At Axum Fringe Solutions Group, we get asked all the time what it is we do exactly. And the simple answer is we help SCA government contractors improve their businesses. How do we do that? Through better fringe management. So sit back and take a look at the hidden advantages you can gain by changing how you deal with your fringe benefits. Profitability is something that every contractor thinks about. But due to some changes in government policy and the overall cost of benefits going up, profitability is getting harder for SCA contractors, and we know many out there who are looking for ways to combat these changes in the market. So what we mean by hidden advantage is that by changing how you handle your compliance and then using some unique strategies to maximize your fringe spend, you'll produce profitability as a byproduct of those changes. So we're going to look at the three big issues facing contractors and fringe benefits, and then show you how Axum Solutions not only fix those issues, but lead to better profits on SCA contracts. First off, most government contractors will tell you that compliance reporting is a tedious job at best. What they might not know is that the Department of Labor has gotten really strict about how well that tedious job is done. So let's take a look at the compliance issues facing SCA contractors today. And if I were to sum up all of those issues in just one word, that word would be more. More fines, more suspensions, more debarments than ever before, more resources devoted to DOL investigations, and more consideration given to future contracts against people who have DOL violations. And it's not like government contractors have a really good record of being in compliance. Despite most of them having compliance systems, less than 1 in 4 were found to be in compliance in 2014 alone, meaning they were assessed fines and limited for future consideration. So not only should you be asking yourself, is my compliance system one of the 78%? You should also be considering, what if there was a no-cost way to make sure this never happened to me? The second issue facing contractors is the use of cash fringes, a popular policy for a long time, but now one that the federal government is really trying to discontinue. And so we can help contractors who are doing cash fringes move to a different plan. And that's partly because cash fringes are very expensive to contractors. When that benefit money is converted to dollars, along with it comes the tax burdens that employers have to pay, upping your cost for benefits and limiting your contract profitability. And with that additional expense also comes an additional risk. See, part of the Affordable Care Act, or ACA, is to phase out cash instead of paying benefits to employees. So, by providing cash fringes, you might not only violate the ACA, that violation may lead to a full-blown audit of all of your compliance. Which leads us to the third and final issue that Axum helps SCA contractors deal with: filling the skills gap. See, in the last few years, it's become harder and harder for contractors to find quality skilled workers, and we believe the key to finding them and keeping them is hidden in fringe benefits and our exclusive plans. So if you're feeling the pinch of the skills gap, at least you're not alone. 86% of contractors reported having the exact same problem. But what's even more troubling is that more than half of them said that they have raised wages to either recruit or retain workers. And the problem with that is, it's not sustainable. Raising wages also means raising your tax burden. But that'll also lead to jealousies amongst the staff and ultimately to more wage raises. All of this will count against your contract profitability or cause you to raise your bidding price, and neither of those things are good for SCA contracts. But the funny thing is, providing better fringe benefits is the answer to this one as well. At the start, we talked about how fringe benefits are the key to battle ever-shrinking profitability margins. And then we discussed the three main benefits issues SCA contractors are facing today. In this section, we tie those two things together to show you how fixing those problems will lead to better contract profitability. And the truth is, it's pretty simple. We'll take over your compliance, guaranteeing our work while eliminating the cost of your compliance burden from your overhead. With our Contractor's Choice Plan, we'll help you discontinue your cash fringes without causing a mutiny and give you tools to recruit and retain new workers without raising wages. Axum's state-of-the-art compliance tracking model allows us to guarantee our compliance, or we'll pay 100% of any resulting DOL fine, an offer that not one of your employees or other organization that handles compliance can possibly make. And since Axum counts as a fringe benefit, we come out of the fringe spend, adding no additional cost for our services. And those aren't the only advantages that come with Axum taking over your compliance. In addition, we can help with your subcontractor compliance and will stand shoulder to shoulder with you in the event of a DOL audit. So we can give you guaranteed compliance for both you and your subcontractor at no cost and the peace of mind that comes from knowing that your compliance is guaranteed. The ability to make you more competitive on bids is by far one of the best of our hidden advantages. With Fringes now paying for your compliance reporting, it'll lower your overall G&A and overhead, which will allow you to lower your amount on bids or up your contract profitability, or in the best case, both. Another clear path to winning more contracts is to avoid using cash fringes whenever possible. Contractors don't always have a choice in this matter, but when it is your choice, choose to provide benefits. Better benefits can lead to better retention, recruitment, and better employee morale, on the way to giving you better contract profitability too. And so Axum's Contractor's Choice Plan can be the solution to both problems. See, it's the first and only plan in the nation that allows premium benefits to be paid for by government fringes. Premium benefits you can use to recruit and retain workers, premium benefits you can use to replace cash fringes, solving both problems from the same fringe spend. So let's take one more look at Axum's hidden advantage. Our guaranteed compliance reporting will not only eliminate your risk, but also unearth the ability to have lower bids with higher contract profitability. Plus, offer you set-aside credit advantages as well. Then with our Contractor's Choice Plan, allow you to increase the quality of your benefit offerings from your fringes, costing you no additional revenue, upping your recruiting power, and giving you a good substitute for cash fringes. And when you get to the bottom line, you end up with more contracts with better profitability and better overall benefit offerings to your employees, which makes this not only a hidden advantage, but a major advantage.